Hello and welcome to A Merry Space with Nisi. I'm your host, Bernie Flowers. Have you ever stopped to think about the little things you do each day and the positive outcomes you receive, yet think nothing of them? Well, if you don't think about the success of your efforts, start now by cultivating a mindset of gratitude and celebrate your small wins or victories. What exactly are small wins? They are the little things we do every day, whether we take notice or not. Everyday tasks we accomplish, no matter how trivial they may seem. Yes, these simple matters may appear insignificant. However, they are effective once accepted and celebrated. I refer to these small wins as success stories. So why not recognize and savor the moment? Wouldn't you agree? Quite often, we are moving so quickly caught up in the rat race, acting without thinking, like we're on autopilot programmed to be champions, focusing on the big picture and not concentrating or fussing over the small stuff. For some reason, we tend to overlook and don't treasure or value the little things we do often. Think for a second about a specific task you completed before the deadline, with a favorable outcome. Wouldn't you want to celebrate that small victory? I would. These small wins give us a broader perspective that could influence our outlook and steps closer to achieving bigger goals. Listen, sometimes we need to get away from looking at the big picture and create mental and emotional connections to the small stuff. We have a false picture of how success happens or should happen because most often we see the end results or finished product and almost never take into consideration time devoted to the process or challenges we experience on the way because we have been taught to celebrate big moments, milestones, and achievements. So why are we always seeking the big fanfare? Is it to prove we are capable or motivated in anticipation of an award? If that's the case, we could be missing out on some simple and fun stuff since we're always trying to comprehend and look at the big wins, which can be mentally exhausting trying to reach that goal. Yes, we are so wired and accustomed to celebrating major milestones and ignoring the small victories, which are really building blocks to our success that often goes unnoticed. Well, believe it or not, there are benefits and power of celebrating small wins because of their importance and reminders to what we set out to accomplish. Small wins are what inspires and keeps us pumped up for bigger future endeavors. These successful wins fill us with excitement and pride, so when we get to the finish line, we have fun. Don't narrow your vision. Take time to celebrate the small wins that matters. For example, each time you're working on a task or planning an event for your family, keep track of your progress. So upon completion, you can trace your small victories. Begin by outlining your ideas on a piece of paper so you can see them. Let them be in your face. You want to see your progress, and by the end of the day, you'll have a list of everything you wanted to do or accomplished, which is a small win and reason to celebrate. Not so difficult, right? First, you took time to gather your thoughts for what you wanted to accomplish. Then you planned and followed the steps. And finally, your written record showed your progress and how much you accomplished before the big occasion. Simple, yet significant. Don't ever overlook small wins, though they may not mean a big deal to others. Celebrate you, because there are no wins too small to appreciate. Have a good time, enjoy the success and confidence the small wins brought you. Whether it's an epic or small accomplishment, be mindful that small endeavors doesn't mean it deserves any less celebration. Also, let us remind ourselves that recognizing and applauding small wins every day is a crucial form of self-care. That's right. Remember, not every action warrants a full-blown party or celebrating. However, even the small wins deserve a moment of self-congratulation. Applaud you. Here are a few suggestions and easy ways to celebrate small wins. It doesn't need to be extravagant. For example, make time to read a book or magazine, even if it's 1 or 2 chapters. Arrange to spend quality time with friends. Go for a 30-minute walk. Drink a healthy smoothie. Treat yourself to something you like, or have meaningful conversations with friends. Surprisingly, we don't always value and observe those achievements as small wins, but they are necessary to keep us hopeful for the big wins that are coming. Life's journey consists of countless little wins, and each one brings us closer to that something we dreamt of doing or having. The truth is, let us not exhaust ourselves chasing big recognitions all the time. I'm not saying don't follow your dreams. Allow ourselves to be fascinated by uncovering more bubbles of joy, celebrating small wins, because it makes life less stressful and a little slower. Though we can agree that big wins are the major milestones that mark significant accomplishments and are often recognized and celebrated, let's not forget that they are outcomes built on the foundation of a series of small wins and efforts. So, acknowledge your growth, personal development, and celebrate the small steps you took on the path to becoming the best version of your personal transformation. As a reminder, each step forward, big or small, is a milestone worth celebrating. We all learn how to succeed from our mistakes, so it is rather important to look for positive outcomes in everything we do and build on those victories. Because based on what we learned from our past failures, we know how to create and maintain new pathways that teaches us how to avoid future mistakes, become more resilient, confident, and more than ever, how to succeed. Pause, reflect, and celebrate whatever your achievement may be. Continue to celebrate each small win with a sense of purpose as you navigate life's challenges, whether big or small. You'll be proud of yourself and happy that you did. A journey of 50 miles starts with a single step. Aim for progress, not perfection. It's much easier to reach your goal when you are enjoying the journey. So long for now. Thank you for listening to A Merry Space with Nicee. Until next time, be safe and healthy.